What's up, YouTubers? I'm Handsome1, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the N64. In the last episode, we started Jabu-Jabu's belly, and we lost Princess Ruto after finding her. Because, you know, we threw her at the spiritual stone, and she got, like, kidnapped by the dungeon. I don't know. So in this episode, we're going to be finishing up the dungeon and doing some side questing afterwards. So look forward to that if you don't like this dungeon. Because I certainly don't like this dungeon. But, you know, it's not a bad dungeon. Like, there's things that annoy me about it, and of course, I just hate going inside creatures' bodies in general in video games, but, you know, it's still kind of fun, kind of atmospheric, so just gross and a little annoying. So, it's one of my least favorite dungeons in the game. Oh! I did not see that. Well, let's go ahead and hit. I like how you can target the token, but you can't target the actual spider. Alright, so at the top of here, we're gonna use the boomerang one last time. You know, one thing I do like about 3D Zelda games is it kind of makes it feel more like a boomerang because you're like throwing it in a curve and... Oh, I did not know you could unhit that switch. You know, recently, like, I occasionally read stuff talking about whether or not they like Ocarina of Time, what they like, what they don't like, and I've occasionally seen people complain about, like, the cutscenes for everything in dungeons, like a door unlocking, or opening a chest. I think I mentioned the chest before, like, alright, I'll hold on to that thought, because it's a bunch of Metroids! Kind of funny, because I got Samus Returns the other day. And pretty good game, like, it's my second Metroid game and my first 2D Metroid game. I played Metroid Prime not too long ago. But yeah, this is Baronade, or whatever you want to call it. So you just want to hit the tentacles at the top while dodging electricity. So yeah, finishing up my thought earlier, I get why people would complain about the cutscenes for everything in dungeon stuff, but like, they're so short that they don't really bother me at all. I mean, they kind of like show that you unlocked a door so you know what you're doing. And maybe they're a little too long, but it's not that big. Alright. So anyway, this is a fun boss, because instead of... Our first two bosses are basically just stun with item and attack, and that's pretty much all there is to it. And now, dang it! Having issues with the targeting this time. I don't usually have issues with that. Okay. Alright, don't hit there. But, like, there's more to it. Like, you're still stunning with the boomerang and attacking, but, like, there's different phases and stuff, and so it has more variety to it. So it's definitely my favorite of the child bosses. There's still not my favorite, because, you know, it's a lot of it is just basically throwing the boomerang over and over. Speaking of here, you just gotta try and hit the opening and do that, and you destroy the jellyfish, or Metroids as I like to call them. Yeah, Samus Returns is pretty good from what I played so far. Like, I played a little bit of Super Metroid, but I don't actually like own the game. I just have emulated it a little bit online. And Super Metroid is definitely something I might try out in the future. But so far, I am really enjoying Samus Returns. Yeah, this boss gets pretty chaotic at the end, and it's really fun to have, like, electricity flying everywhere, and it's really gross to have green blood oozing all over this really slimy boss. Yeah, this game, I mean, this particular boss makes use of your different dodging skills. It makes you have to be toes than the other two bosses, because the other two bosses were kind of slow, kind of knew what you're doing. This guy just kind of goes all around. But yeah, unfortunately, like all the other bosses, it's easy. Just look at it. His guts are just exploded everywhere. It's disgusting. Alrighty then. Now let's go ahead and get out of here. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. Aww, Rudo likes us. Yeah, she's such an annoying brat. I love that scene so much. It's so cute to see Link's reaction to that. You look cool. Cooler than I thought you would, anyway. Just a little. Well, anyway, you saved me, so I guess I'll reward you. What do you wish? Just tell me. Nothing, really. Don't be shy. I can tell what you're thinking. My mother gave it to me and said I should give it only to the man who will be my husband. You might call it the Zora's engagement ring. Alright. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora's sapphire. No, Link, don't do it! We'll have to marry her. No! You don't want to marry that annoying little fish. Too late. He already accepted it. It'd be funny if Link could just turn it down and let the world be taken over by Ganondorf, just so he wouldn't have to get married. You obtained Zora's sapphire. This is the spiritual stone of water passed down by the Zoras. Her most precious possession? You don't know what she's talking about, even though it's super obvious, because she said her mother gave it to her, but you finally collected all 3 spiritual stones. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Don't tell my father. Alright, so now we reach everyone's favorite part, the side questing. But, you know, I do love the side quest in Ocarina of Time. I mean, I don't think they compare to, like, Majora's Mask or anything, but, like, they're still fun. Yeah, I think the best side questy Zelda games are, I guess, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and maybe Breath of the Wild. Like, Breath of the Wild, it's more the exploration than the side questing that's, like, really awesome. Like, but, you know, the side quests are fun. You know, it's kind of like Majora's Mask. Everyone has their own schedule and problems, and, you know, it's interesting to see all this different stuff in, like, a living, breathing worlds. Okay, I can't remember where I want to go next. I think we're going to want to go this way. Link is so small, you couldn't even touch the ground right there. First, we want to roll into this tree. And another gold Skulltula. What does that make? 25. Alright. Alright, so right here we want to take out our bombs. Bombs? Lamp oil? Rope? Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rupees. I can't remember if I ever made that joke before or not, but I don't care. And here we have the over-sexualized character again. And please stop shoving that in my face. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. Tell me again why this is a kid's game? Okay, I should really stop joking about the Great Fairies, but like, it's hard not to. Like, it's just laughable fan service in a kid's game. So, yeah. Anyway, we got Furor's Win, so basically when we're in a dungeon, we can create one warp point at a time and teleport there anytime we want. Yeah, it's not really that useful, but occasionally if you know you need to backtrack somewhere, like later on, you can just go ahead and set a warp point so you can save yourself some backtracking. Alright, let me look at my notes. I wrote down some notes because there's a lot we need to do for the next couple of episodes. Oh yeah, I did miss a gold Skulltula back in Zora's River, even though it was right in front of me. I think my mindset at the time was, oh, I'll just get it later. We need to go back and get that Cuckoo for the heart piece. But I forgot about it. Silly me. Alright, so good thing I left it at nighttime. We can jump down here and please don't take damage. Good. Yep, here's gold Skulltula I missed. Whoa. What can I use? I just used my slingshot. There we go. So I think next we're just gonna go back to Hyrule Castle Town, so I will see you guys there. Oh no. Clouds are the clouds are growing gray as we approach Hyrule Castle. Kind of a tongue twister. Our nightmares became real. Arrgh! I lost her! You, over there, little kid! You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! So, you think you can protect them from me? Got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. N64 limitations with special effects! Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I'm Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world. Yep. That's a really good cutscene. Like, this isn't the first Zelda game that really had storyline. That would be Link to the Past. Even the NES Zelda games had storylines in their manuals. But, like, this is the first Zelda game that really had a cinematic kind of storyline. And even if Zelda games have improved upon it in the future, Ocarina of Time did a pretty good job. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. Now, Link, play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Alright. And imagine if during all that whole cutscene I messed up the Song of Time. That'd be embarrassing. I did that in front of Impa in this project, right? Okay, what's this old man doing here? Okay, I don't feel like reading all that. And if you come back here, you can see this guy. Oh, yeah. Are you the boy from the forest? I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's nanny, Impa, sensed danger and escaped to the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. If you received it from the princess, hurry to the Temple of Time. It's not moving anymore. Alright, so one last thing we need to get done this episode, and I may have to save the rest of our side questing for next episode. But first, I forgot yet another thing. Alright, so if I can climb this. Okay. There we go. So you remember back on Death Mountain, the first Great Fairy told me that she had a friend in Hyrule Castle courtyard, or like right here outside Hyrule Castle. Here it is, and now that we have bombs, we can do that. Alright, roll through here, and you know the drill. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. We got Din's Fire. Its fireball engulfs everything. Its attack magic you can use with C. You can use Din's Fire not only to attack, but also to burn things. Gee, I never would have guessed. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Alright, so yeah, Din's Fire uses a lot of magic, so pretty much only use it when you really need it, and yeah, the combat in this game isn't too hard, so I wouldn't really waste it on regular enemies. We are back in Castletown. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment below and subscribe if you haven't already. And next time on The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we are going to be doing some last side questing before heading to the Temple of Time. Till then, I've been Ryan1. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.